loves. I am so happy to be able to shoot this video for you today. Oh my goodness, the smoke is clearing and we are rising one step at a time. So I'm here with you today, just giving you just a quick video. I want to do more of these videos more often, and I pulled a card for the collective, and I felt it was such a potent and powerful message. And I have some notes here written down, and then I'm also just gonna kind of see what shows up in the moment. But the card was Temperance, and I've got the version from the Book of Shadows, As Above, So Below deck, in which she is Astara. And as you can see, the darkness is all around her, and there's tricksters at her feet. There's instability, there's chaos, yet she is consistently connected to the divine essence within her, and she is flowing outward. She is steady, she is calm, she is controlled, she is connected to the sources from within her. And then also I have just real quick here, just Rider-Waite's version there. As you can see, she is half in land and half water, and the rocks beneath her are slippery and unsteady, and yet as if there's heart equanimity flowing from within her. She is steady and she is understanding balance. And so I feel for so many of us right now, we are in a place to where it's not so balanced. We're in a place where there is a lot of turmoil, there's a lot of purging, there's a lot of old leaving, there is a lot of breaking down of that old, and rewiring and unwinding and unpedaling, and standing amongst a lot of distortion or a lot of deception, or having to find power in a place of an environment that's not very empowering. And this is the beauty that I feel like we're all seeing in so many different ways of how to center into our hearts and be steady from the inside out. And temperance can come through as a lot of different things. Moderation, balance, divine timing, like understanding that when two opposing forces are coming together, or to even create anything of depth or anything of mastery, is going to take equalizing opposing forces and having that internal sustainability and balance even when there's complete chaos around you. So I feel like this card for the collective in so many ways is coming up today because we're having to restructure how we spend our time and how connected we are to our own internal source, to essence, to our essence, in other words. So how clear and how much are we living our inner knowing? How clear and how connected are we to our truth and to our being? And this is what Temperance is asking. Let's see here, what else do I have put down? Oh, so a lot of times when our soul is spending a lot of energy trying to get our attention because our ego is not paying attention, we can feel really drowned out with the wrong things. Or we'll notice that we're seeking balance in the external things when really we need to root deep within and love ourselves from inside out. So I feel for a lot of us, we are restructuring our time with sacred, with our bodies, with our divinity. And what I mean by this is not forcing, but we're being invited to stabilize so that way we can flow. So what is it that we need to do to not resist, to not force, to not try to make something, to bang on closed doors that are closed? Let's see what comes up for me. So I've had quite a few different people say the same thing to me the last few days, for example. I'm getting the same signs over and over again, yet I don't know what to do with them. I'm stuck. I don't know which direction to go. I keep getting the same signs over and over again, but there's no doors that are opening. And sometimes I feel like we need to fully exhaust, well, one of two things. We either consciously decide and choose from a place of soul will or heart will, or we must fully exhaust all of our ego's options before we're fully willing to surrender. And this is what I mean what I mean by restructuring our time to connect more with the essences inside of ourselves, to stop running and chasing for that goal or that other foot, that other shoe to drop. To stop asking for a guarantee before we put our faith in. Right now, we must realize that the moon rises and the sun rises and the moon rises again and the sun rises and the cycles continue. And we must trust this space in between, death and life, this sacred space in between that is truly a magical cauldron. That is our space where we create lemonade. We make lemonade even when we have no lemons. And I see so many of us that have come so far on their path, and they're wondering, why are they here now? What are they supposed to get? What are they supposed to learn? Where are they supposed to go? What's next, really? What is the next mission? And as they're asking this, I'm seeing in the collective, so many are asking from a small place. I was just connecting about this morning in my meditation, that there's such a big difference between asking from a place of smallness and hoping things will show up versus truly claiming from a place of empowerment and knowing your own soul and trusting the divine, tilling the soil, giving the soil nutrients, plowing the lands, preparing, knowing and understanding and trusting that spring is on its way. So I guess what I'm saying is, can we allow divine timing and restructure how we're spending our time to be more in connection with our own inner truth and with our being? Because a lot of times it won't satisfy the ego. We will want things. We will want confirmation. We will want that guarantee. We will want that other shoe to drop. We will want some sort of evidence that we're on the right path. Yet this is the sacred space. This is the only time we get to truly understand the wielders and sorcerers that we truly are. So this is the gift, love. Temperance. The divine is trying to reach us. Are we listening? Are we truly taking the space so that we can listen? So many of us are still purging and making room. If this is you, you are perfectly in alignment with your own Dharma, and you are in perfect timing. Keep purging and keep making room for the new. I love you. I'm going to end with this, and I will speak soon. I hope that you like the card drawing, and there'll be many more soon. I love you. Goodbye.